So traders, how do we know which markets to trade each day, right? We've got 28 currency pairs, we've got numerous indices, we've got commodities. So which pairs do we trade? Well, if you stay to the end of the vid, guys, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to look at to filter out which pairs to trade. And also, guys, I'm going to give you all of my trade ideas for today as well, so stay tuned. So as I said, guys, right, each day we come to the market, we do our analysis. So which pairs, which commodities, which indices can we trade? Well, the things you need to look at are this. You need to understand the structure and trend, the candlesticks, the support and resistance levels, and value, right? If we get pairs, commodities, indices that tick enough of these boxes, yeah, that's how we know we can trade that asset, right? Because obviously, guys, when I look at 28 currency pairs, I don't trade 28 currency pairs for that day. I filter it down to 1, 2, 3, or 4 pairs, all right? So that's what we're going to look at, how to do that. Now, this is what you need to look at, guys. So please make a note of this, right? This is what we need to filter our trades. And we're just going to look at some examples. Like if we look at any yen pair, for example, right? I always start with the day chart, by the way. And this is the day chart. So if you remember those things, right? We've got trend, right? We've got trend. It's in a downtrend. Candlesticks are bearish, right? If we look left, is there any support? No, not really. The next level of support is not here. So why don't we sell it? Well, the problem is there's no value. So point number 4 was value, and there's just no value in selling down here, right? If price retraces up to here, I'm interested in selling. So euro yen, no value. It's the same with all the Swiss franc pairs as well. Let's look at pound Swiss franc, right? It ticks all of the boxes. Trend is good. Yeah, candlesticks are bearish. We've broke key support levels. If we look left, you know, there's no support here until literally here. But guys, there's just no value, right? I don't want to start selling here. Where'd you put your stop? Up here? Right, we need a retrace before we come lower. So I know I won't be trading Swiss franc and yen pairs for today, right? So I've already filtered out a lot of currency pairs. Let's look at some other pairs, right? Let's look at, I don't know, let's look at New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. Sorry, down here, where are we? New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. If we start with the day chart, right? This looks like a really nice level. Okay, so New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar, we're in this downtrend. Okay, and price has retraced to the moving average 20 and this area of resistance. Okay, so we're thinking nice trade, yeah, and you can see that area of resistance through here. Okay, so why don't I like this trade? Well, once I've looked at the daily and the daily looks okay, looks good, this looks good, I would like to sell this pair. I then go to the weekly chart, right? And you can see we have had, yeah, on this trend line, which you can see price is respecting, we have had, if I zoom in, a massive bullish weekly candle reacting at this support here, this trend line. All right, so I don't want to sell into that. Okay, so day chart, it was looking good. I will then go to the weekly chart just to filter it one more time. And if you look at the weekly chart, that is not a trade, guys. Bullish candle reacting at the trend line, right? So no trade. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple now that were almost trade ideas for today. So euro pound, right? Again, we start with the daily, and you know, I really like this breakout. Let me just drag that area of resistance along. So, you know, you can clearly see on the day chart we're in an uptrend, right? We're getting bullish candle, so ticking those boxes. The only problem with this one, guys, is we're at resistance, yeah? If you can see this level through here, you can see price is at that level. So I don't want to keep buying into this. This is not too overbought, right? But because of this resistance level, I'm not interested. Price could retrace. And then I'd be interested. Okay. And now just fine. Let's just totally pick one at random. I'm going to close my eyes. Right. What have we got? Pound New Zealand dollar. Okay. So let's take a look at this one. So let's start with the day chart. Now, this is a potential trade, right? Because if we look at the day chart, right, we're clearly in this, you know, crazy strong uptrend. We've had a nice big retrace all the way back to the moving average 20. Okay. And we got a bullish candle, right? So, you know, it ticks a lot of boxes, but just look at this selling pressure. Look at these candles. So yes, it ticks a lot of boxes, but these candlesticks are telling me, you know, there's still lots of sellers in the market. So on the day chart, I'm a little bit undecided, right? But let's look at the weekly chart and see where we're at. And as you can see, guys, we are at, this is a high from like, where is it? This is from like 2020, right? This high here is from 2020. And look at the reaction we got. That is quite a substantial level. And then again, if we look at the weekly chart, we have had a nice big bearish weekly candle react at this area of resistance. Okay, so it was potentially looking okay as a trade on the day chart, but I look at the weekly chart and I'm just not interested. No trade. All right, guys. So yeah, don't forget, you're going to look at support and resistance, trend and structure first of all, candlesticks, support and resistance, and this idea of value. So guys, what I'd like to know is, how do you filter your trades? What do you use to decide which trades or which pairs you trade for that day? So please leave a comment below this vid. Now, guys, if you stay to the end of the vid, I'm going to show you exactly some trades that I will take because they tick all the boxes and therefore they become my trade ideas for today. All right, so we're going to start with the first one, which is silver. Okay, and before I show you my silver trade idea, guys, if I could ask everyone to please subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button and smash that like button. It really helps support the vid. And also, guys, if you would like to join our trading community, then you can. It's free. Yeah, you can talk to like-minded traders, share knowledge, ideas. So please come join our free Discord channel. If you would like more than that and you would like access to my trade signals, you would like access to all of my strategies and tutorials, and you would like direct access to me, then please come join our VIP Trading Academy. And if you sign up with one of our preferred brokers right now, you can also get free access to the VIP Trading Academy. So check it all out. It's all in the video description. So these are my trade ideas, and we are still gonna, you know, focus on the 4 factors that I spoke about earlier. So if we look at the day chart here, right? Okay, we were in an uptrend, price has come crashing down, it's retraced, we're at a nice level of resistance, okay, and you can see we are getting a reaction at this level, okay? So if you think of the 4 things, so trend, yeah, good, we're in a downtrend. Candlesticks, yes, you can see this. Let me get this out of the way. But trend tick, bearish candle, right? Followed by this wick rejection, tick at support and resistance. Yeah, this is at resistance, tick. And is there value? So tick, yeah, there's room to move into all the way potentially down to here. And we're not millions of miles away from the moving average 20. So that suggests value. So tick, 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 right? This is a good one. And then if I look at the weekly chart, again, tick, right? We are stopped making higher highs on the weekly chart, and then price broke down. Okay, we broke these lows. Weekly is also in a downtrend. If you look at the candles, they're reasonably bearish, right? We like this trade. So silver is my first trade idea for today. So I use weekly and daily to give me my direction. Okay, then I drop down to the H4 to find out where I can enter from. Now, you can see on the H4, guys, we've got this level that's been forming, right? It's sort of tested this area twice and this area. It's kind of ranging. Now, because we know that, potentially we could come to the top of the range, right? We get a nice bearish candle. We could start selling from here. Or that would be more aggressive, or more conservatively, yeah, we just wait for a break out of this gray zone, yeah, and then we can start selling from here as well. All right, so that's silver. My next trade idea is Euro New Zealand dollar. Okay, and look, those are the things we were focusing on earlier, right? And we're still going to focus on these things. Now, if we look at the day chart, right, look at this level, how it's reacted. So we look at the day chart, right? We're clearly in an uptrend. Price has retraced to a beautiful level of support. We've got support horizontally and from the moving average 20. And we've had this very bullish candle, right? So again, this ticks all the boxes. And we've got room to move into. So we'll take price back up to this 84,000 psychological level. Let me put that in. All right, back up to here. Now, we'll take a look at the weekly chart because, again, this is at a weekly resistance level, right? But unlike pound New Zealand dollar, for example, look at these candles, bullish, bullish. Even last week's candle with this wick is bullish, right? So I'm happy to take this trade. Now we're going to drop down to the H4. And what do we want to see? Well, what I want to see, guys, is you can clearly see we're in a uptrend, right? And then what I want to see is just a retrace, perhaps down to this grey level here, but perhaps even just to the moving average 20. Somewhere in here, we get a nice retrace, and then we can start buying Euro New Zealand dollar. All right, so that's my second trade idea. You can see I'm just applying the same logic to every trade, and it gives me some setups, right? So the last trade idea for today, and guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash the like button, is the Dow Jones. So again, I start with the day chart, right? And this ticks the boxes. So trend, it was in an uptrend, but then bang, right? We broke these lows. We are now in a downtrend, okay? We've broken a key support level, right? So tick, we've got a nice big bearish candle. So we've got tick, tick, tick. And we've got value. We've got some room to move into. Not much, but we've got a little bit of room to move into. Okay, tick. We'll take a quick look at the weekly chart. Now, the weekly chart is in an uptrend, right? There's no two ways about it. It's in an uptrend, but I'm willing to take it because of the bearishness of this weekly candle. That is super bearish. And also look at this wick. There's lots of sellers coming into this market. All right, so I'm happy to take the Dow Jones sells. Now, drop down to the H4. So we've got this level through here. This was the last daily low, right? So price could just retrace into here. And I would look for a bearish reaction, and then we could take price lower. But what I'd really like to see is a bit of a deeper retrace, even back to the moving average 20, right? Then we get a bearish reaction and we can come lower. All right, guys. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed the vid. Those are my trade ideas. Please subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and smash that like button. Have a great trading day, and I'll see you later.